And hello, everybody. Welcome to another live stream. It's been a while, and by a while I mean it's been a while. It's been what at this point, almost 2 months since my last. It might have been over 2 months since my last stream. I don't know. I haven't looked in a while. I, my internet quality is so bad, and I always feel bad like streaming because the quality's so low. But like in the last couple days, I had three separate people ask me, where's the streams at? When are you going to be streaming again? Blah, blah, blah. And it's kind of like, you know what? People want to see it. I'm going to do it. Even if it's low quality. But yeah, so I figured it's been long enough now. It doesn't really feel right to continue off of the old world. Like, I figured that it just felt best if we create a new world, and I figured let's go hardcore. It's been a while since I've done anything hardcore, and I think it'll be a fun challenge, especially as I've gotten a lot better at the game, to try to actually go through and play a hardcore series again. Because the last time I did one was like a decent length one, was the hardcore series, which I did like when my channel first switched to Minecraft. Because I'm pretty sure at the time that I moved over, like, hardcore was for whatever's super popular. Hey, Kami Marvin, what's up? It's been a while. Also, I don't think I noticed your message until it had been sent for a little bit. But one thing I do want to mention is I do it on normal latency to try and help the stream quality a little bit, which, I don't know how much it'll help or whatnot, but hopefully it helps at least a little bit. So yeah, there's going to be a decent delay between me saying something and it actually going through. So like if it takes a second for me to respond to chat messages, that's why. Whoops. Didn't I just say something about getting better at Minecraft? Oh my goodness. I'm messing this up big time. Okay, 1, 2. I need an axe. And might as well make a shovel while I'm at it. Just get the whole setup of tools done. Okay, perfect. Now, I do kind of want to do a bit of exploration just to get a feel for the surrounding areas. Plus, I feel like settling near a spruce forest would be wrong just because of the number of times I've done it in recent series. Just in general, I settle in spruce forests a lot, and I feel like I want to see a bit of a change of scenery. So I think we're going to try and settle somewhere that's not a spruce forest. I don't know if that means we'll end up settling somewhere like a plains or just a plain forest. I kind of want to find like I kind of want to try and settle in like an ice spikes or something like that. Just something a bit different. Trust me, Marvin, there's nothing I can do about the quality. So, like, the thing is, this is part of the reason why I haven't streamed lately, is because, I was holding out hope that I might be able to get better internet before too long, like, in a couple months or whatever, but it's looking less and less likely, so, that's a reason besides the fact I've gotten multiple people asking me why I haven't been streaming lately. So yeah, good old bad quality. It's a staple of the streams. Wouldn't be a stream without it. Yeah, so it's still noon. I want to maybe not have a house set up by nightfall, but definitely, be down in a cave or something. So like I want to have enough wood and food and stuff that I don't need to come up by nightfall. So yeah, I'm gonna chop down a couple trees, and we're gonna hit some of these caves and hope they go deep. Because if we can get a decent chunk of armor right off the bat, we'll be looking good. Like one thing about my hardcore series that, you know, lasted so long is the main reason why it lasted so long was because I hid in my house all the time, and like whenever there was any risk whatsoever, I always was just like, maybe not. So like it's one of those things where that series went for 32 episodes before I died, and when you compare it to where I was at on episode 32 of my survival series, it's uncomparable. Well, another thing about that series is I did a lot of building, but I wasn't very good at building at the time. Like, I'm still not amazing at building, but I'm a lot better than I was back then. So, like, yeah, but I used to think it was, my builds were good, but they really weren't. What do I think of 1.16? I've been really enjoying 1.16. Like, the the nether is just so much nicer actually having stuff in it. I dislike the fact that it's so much harder to find fortresses now. Like, yeah, sometimes I stumble upon them immediately still, but a lot of times I have to go searching for quite a while to find a decent fortress, or a fortress at all. Forget decent or not. So like that's my biggest complaint about the update. But even in general, just 1.16 has been such a nice update that it's hard to complain about it too much. And it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I was really upset with the 1.15 update because I was just like, seriously, the update's bees. And I still think it was, the 1.15 update was pretty dumb. But like, I also feel like because of how bad the 1.15 update was, at least in my opinion, I really didn't like the 1.15 update. I feel like it opened up for the 1.16 update to feel a lot better for a lot of people, because, you know, with lower expectations, you can give something mediocre, but if the expectations are low enough, somebody will think it's great. So yeah. Also, do I have enough wool to make bed? No, I don't. That's because I have 2 white wool and 2 light gray wool. If I had a bone, I could make a bed. Okay, yeah, there's definitely mobs underground here. Like right around here, pretty much. Let me get cooked food on my hotbar. I need to get a shield up and running really quick here if I want to make it through. Because not having a shield's gonna hurt. Okay, I also want torches just because I always feel bad if it's all dark. Because, you know, it's already impossible to see anything with the quality. And then if you make it dark on top of that. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of torches. I'm gonna need to mine a decent amount of coal, especially here early on, but it shouldn't be too much problem. Let's go down this way. Let's mine this coal first. Okay, if we can kill this guy though, please drop a bone. Yes, he dropped a bone. Okay. Let's real quick here just get rid of this nighttime. Like, let me just see here. Boom, bone meal. White dye. Wait, what? Wait, why can't I dye the wool? Wait, can you not dye wool anymore? That makes no sense whatsoever. What? Nope, 1.16 update's garbage. Uh, yeah, I don't know. That makes sense to me. What update did that change? Did they change that in? I feel like I remember hearing somebody talking about it not that long ago, but I don't know, because I definitely didn't remember. Oh, that's so annoying. Like, if you could still make beds out of any color of wool, it wouldn't be such a problem. Because if you're doing anything that you're building out of wool, you should be dyeing sheep anyway. But still, that's annoying. Okay, at least we got some iron now. Singular piece. Man, my inventory's already stuffed. Okay. Okay, so I just picked them up. So I haven't played Fall Guys, but I have played Among Us, and it's a lot of fun. The thing I'll say about it is it's a lot more fun when you're in a call with the other people in the game, so then you can have better debates about, you know, who's the imposter and stuff like that. Because in the plane game, like when you're playing with random people online, it feels to me like there's a lot of, oh, it's somebody shouts right off the bat, it's pink, and then just everybody votes pink without thinking about it. But yeah, so that's my only complaint about like normal Among Us games. They're still a lot of fun. But yeah, like when you're in a call with people, oh, so good. But yeah, I haven't tried Fall Guys. I kind of want to get it, but at the same time, I also don't want to have to pay for it. So yeah. Okay, I really need another sheet. Do I still have my furnace going down there? No, I have torches. I forgot I made torches. Oh yeah, what's up, your boy Blazer? I guess I read your message and talked about it, but didn't say what's up. Okay, die Sampo. Okay, we got a bee and junk. Really want a cave that actually heads down. Because getting a decent cave system could be really big this early on. But at the same time, my priority right now is to survive. Ooh, we got sheep. Okay, now we can make a bed. Which, actually, I should do that. I should sleep. There's no point in risking it by not sleeping at this point. Nah, I still plan on doing a lot of moving. I don't need single birch planks clogging up my inventory. Because as I mentioned, I don't really want to settle in a quote-unquote normal biome. So, like, I think I'm going to put 4 biomes off limits for me to settle in. And, like, this isn't permanent. If it takes a really long time for me to find something that I want to settle in, I'll settle in one of these biomes. But I don't really want to settle in a plains, a forest, a dark oak forest, or a tag-eye biome. Because I feel like those are the 4 biomes that I'm the most likely to settle. Well, dark oak forest I mostly settle near, not in, but I find that I'm near dark oak forest a lot. So, like, I don't really want to settle any of those. I'd be fine with a desert, I think. I don't really want to go in a desert, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind. You know, maybe instead of putting forest off limit, I should put extreme hills off limit. Because actually, now that I think about it, so I'm in an extreme hills in the survival series, and I don't think I've ever actually settled in just a plain forest besides, I think maybe I was in one in our first hardcore series. But that's it. So I think it might be fun to try and settle in like a plain forest and see how I build, because it's been a while. Well, and like we settled in an extreme hills for Parkcraft. Granted, it died pretty quickly, mostly because Nightmare had some problems with his editing software and stuff, so we weren't able to record together, which, like, I kind of came into that one very much so expecting it to be a together series. So having it, having to do it by myself kind of killed it a bit for me. Thanks for that, Blazer. You know, I was watching some of your old survival series videos, and that town you built, that was cool. Like, cause I checked out one of your more recent survival videos, and I was like, this doesn't feel right. Why is this episode 42 and he's still in iron armor, or whatever the episode was? But it was up there. So I went back and looked at some of your old videos from right before the reason. That city, man, that was really cool. You did a really good job with that. Like, man, if all my builds were that good. Well, and it's interesting because, like, you know, your builds in that world were a lot more impressive than, like, for example, the stuff you'd done in build battles with Manta Ray. But a large part of that's just because of the time constraints that you have in build battles. Like, I run into the same thing with some of my build battle builds where they're just not up to par with what I usually do because, you know, time constraints. But yeah. Yeah, and it's impressive to me that your builds from your earlier survival series were so nice, because, like, whenever I look back at my old hardcore series, I always cringe at the builds. I was so proud of them. Like, yeah. Every time I look at them, I'm like, why was I proud of that build again? That wasn't that good. Like, some of them were decent, but most of them were Definitely a lot better at building now than I was before. Man, are we just gonna have Tag Eye the entire way? I guess I'll take some berries. Yeah, just enough to plant some. I don't want to live off of berries. I'm kind of sick of that from the amount of time I've lived off of berries in my other series. So I kind of want to get an actual food source up and running pretty quickly, but I'm going to grab them anyway and hold on to them just in case. I want to, like, in my survival series, since I have a looting 3 sword, I want to get fire aspect on it and move to, like, having steak instead of baked potatoes, because I'm honestly tired of eating baked potatoes too. Just, yeah, like, I've been playing so much Minecraft lately that spending so long eating food just is me. You know, I'll be playing creative. No way. Frankly, I find that a lot of times I can build faster in survival than creative in, like, a world that I have full netherite tools and stuff. Because it's one of those things where you break blocks faster and you can place blocks just as fast as you can in creative. So, like, as long as I have the materials, I almost find it easier to build in survival. Which I know sounds a little crazy, but yeah. Okay, well, because the thing about creative is, like, you can break the blocks instantly, but, like, they add that delay between breaking the blocks, which, you know, makes it slower, obviously. So yeah, that's just, you know, I also, in survival mode, I feel like there's a bit more satisfaction to it after you finish a build. Like, you finish building something impressive in creative and you're like, oh, that's cool, I'll take a screenshot, send it to one of my friends, whatever, it's, you know, it's a pretty good build. Then if you build the same thing in survival, it's more like, that is an awesome build, I am so proud of that build. Because, like, you know when you look at that build that you collected those resources, especially if you build out of something valuable or hard to get, like beehives, for example. Like, building out of beehives is, like, collecting the beehives is what's painful. Not, they're not necessarily all that valuable, but just getting enough beehives to build anything out of them, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, ooh, broken portal. It's actually a pretty complete broken portal too. Like, I'd only need a couple pieces of obsidian to repair that if I wanted to go to the nether. I don't, but if I did, yeah, legit, one piece of obsidian is all that's missing. Got a fire charge, we got a golden apple. I'm gonna take a flint and steel too. I don't know, do I want the flint? Not really. I'll take the second flint and steel. I don't want the gold sword. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna take some magma blocks. Soul sand's what I need for elevators, but if I ever decide to build an actual waterway down instead of just a pit that you fall down, magma blocks will be useful. I think I'd only really do that in a area where I plan to make like smaller ones, because it's such a pain to replace every single block with water. Let's go this way. Maybe I will settle in a forest, just because I don't know. Well, I'm in hardcore, so it doesn't matter how far I go, because if I die, I'm dead. Spawn point's pretty irrelevant to me, besides for going to the end and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. Do I want to settle in a forest? What do you guys think? Should I try and settle in a forest or keep going? Because, like, I have that small part of me that's like, I want to build in a more exotic biome, like, even a desert or, like, ice spikes or just something random like that I would never build in. Ooh, there's a desert. Maybe I will give desert a shot. Also, the thing about deserts is they really test my building skills, because normally it's not the easiest thing to build in a desert, because just the build styles you go, or at least that I go for, are so significantly different in the desert. But yeah. Well, and like one mistake I used to always make with houses I built, which I actually still make this mistake a lot, but never putting windows in them. It just kind of ruins the feel of the house if you don't have windows around. I like the fact it's a desert. I really don't like how mountainous this desert is, though. Yeah, I actually really dislike this generation. Like, it just feels wrong for a desert. Like, sand dunes make sense, but this takes it a level too far. If I can find a flat enough area, I'll settle there. But it's like more than one. Oh, hey, we got a desert temple. Yeah, trust me. I know that if I build in the desert, I don't want to build too far from trees and stuff like that. We even got a ravine. Well, like, and one thing is I'm gonna want to spread grass into it at some point, because I'll probably go for something like I was going to do in Swordcraft before the owner got caught cheating. Like kind of an Oasis type build. So I want it far enough in that the forest and stuff isn't super obvious, but I also want it close enough to the edge that if I need to go chop trees, it's a pretty easy task. I don't know. But yeah, let us see here. Let's sleep first. Yeah, and I don't know if I really feel like building another, like, kind of on top of the trees type look. I think if I was in a forest, I'd want to do something like, build out a little clearing type area. Oh my word, there is 2 god apples in here. So I remember one hardcore world I died in. I died in it because I was in the nether and I decided, Hey, I'm a genius. I'm gonna speed bridge. Hey, Jose. Or, oh my goodness, now that I'm saying it out loud, I realize I don't 100% know how to say your name. Ooh, 2 diamonds. Okay, where was I going with that? Yeah, if I had god apples, I could just eat one of them and it wouldn't be a problem. Let's use the dirt. We got gold ingots. Let's lose the gravel, I guess. I'm gonna use the sandstone to pillar back up. Wait, actually. Let me just take this. Since we're settling in the desert, I don't really need the cactus. There's definitely a cave around here. Guess I'll use cobblestone to get out. Yeah, okay, looking good. Okay, yeah, so I'm thinking maybe what we do is I want to settle along a river or something like that, because that just feels more right for a desert type build. And I also want to kind of drag some grass out along it. Maybe I'll settle here. We already have a tiny bit of grass over there, which we can use to spread it. I'm going to have to get some saplings to plant. But yeah, I can collect some dirt to kind of spread out. Yeah. I think this is where I'm going to... Are we back? Oh, yes, you want to... Oh, is it working? Hey, I think we might be back. Okay. Wow, that was interesting. Yeah, so that's fun when OBS suddenly decides that it's just done working for me. I mean, granted, it's mostly my internet's fault, but okay, so yeah. I still don't know for sure exactly what we're gonna do. I'm not great at building desert themed houses. That's part of the problem I have with these. So I might, like, between streams, like, watch some videos of some people making some desert themed houses. Not to copy. I don't copy build styles, but just to get some ideas. Because, well, the best way I've found to do, I don't like finding a building tutorial and building off it, because it really feels disingenuous to me to copy somebody else's build style. But what I do like to do is take a lot of smaller things from different people and mash it together to kind of form my own build style. Like, for example, like, the way I do a lot of my paths and floors for outside stuff nowadays is like cobblestone mixed with gravel and, some other blocks like that, stone, sometimes smooth andesite, whatever. I saw somebody who mixed cobblestone and stone kind of together in a way and was like, that looks really nice. I'm going to take that, I'm going to shake it up and see what I can do with that, and then mix it together with some other styles of builds I do, and it's actually really improved my building for stuff like that a lot. And why did OBS stop sending data again? OBS, explain yourself. Okay, no. Good, we're good. It just stopped for a second. I'm gonna be seriously stressed out about this just constantly now. I'm gonna refresh the page just to make sure that I'm getting chat messages. And okay. So yeah, I want to get a mine set up pretty quickly. I also want to find a lava pool so that we can go to the nether and get a piece of soul sand and get out. Like, legit, I just want a piece of soul sand and I want to leave. That's legit all I want. So I do want to just look around a bit to see if we got any lava pools nearby. And if we do, I'm going to try and take advantage of that. But yeah. Because being able to get soul sand will increase mining speed by a pretty significant amount. But yeah. Hey, what's up, Mr. Ray? Hey, you had that coming, Manta. What's up, Manta? How have you been? Okay, lava pool or cave? It's a lava pool. Perfect. Okay, yeah. So we have a lava pool nearby. That's good. We can get a portal here, get some soul sand, and then I can do my typical way down. Because the thing about it is I know that it doesn't make that massive of a difference whether you use ladders or water streams to go up. Water streams are obviously a lot faster, but it's not like a massive enough difference that it's 100% worth it. I just prefer to do it that way. Like, I get it's a small difference, but I don't care. But yeah. Yeah, what might be actually interesting, since we got magma too, it might be fun to like make the entrance to the mine right down here and have like 2 tunnels going down, and then I'll put at the bottom of one and soul sand at the bottom, and we'll see how it goes. So I want to do that, but I'm not going to because I don't have like respiration. If I had a couple of respiration, I'd be down. But since I don't really want to. But yeah, I also don't need how much I need soul sand right now. I want to do some more cave mining before I make a strip mine, because the main thing I need right now is iron, not diamonds. Because even if I got diamonds, I don't have an iron pick right now, so I couldn't even mine it. So I'm not super concerned about that right now. But yeah, where is that at? Oh, I left my bed behind. If I can get through quick enough, though. Okay, okay, let's just come out here. I don't know perfectly how to speed make these, but I can at least do this. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. That's not right. Really don't want to let the water flow. Okay, and then boom, boom, and we just need another 2. Yeah, I kind of want to learn to actually speed portal, but I'm also not like a speedrunner or anything, so it's not super important. It's legit just something that'll save me like 30 seconds here and there. But yeah, let's take a peek at our nether. I don't want to stick around for long, because if we died in the nether this early... Are you serious? That is so lucky. Okay, 1 second. I'm getting a bit of lag. Oh, and I'm also burning. That's crazy. Yeah, it's going pretty well, Manta. You know, not as many viewers as I used to get when I streamed, but that's kind of par for the course with me not streaming for so long. Like, it happened the other time when I went without stream for a while. Oh, are you kidding me? Normal OBS used to only do this like once a stream. One sec. Nope. Okay, I think we're back pretty quickly this time. OBS says it's sending data. YouTube says it isn't receiving it. You know, they won't make up their mind. Okay, yeah, we're good. So, yeah, that's interesting. Usually, my internet only does that, like, once a stream. Or at least that's what it was like a couple months ago. But, OBS, would you send some data, please? Hey, Riptide, what's up? Okay, yes, cows, they make great beds. I wish. Okay, would you just calm down and let me kill you? The one annoying thing about settling in a desert is we're gonna have husks. So, you know, hunger, which is pretty annoying. But shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm gonna have to find my way back. But yeah, spawning in a fortress was pretty lucky. Especially since it's 1.16 and fortress chances are nerfed. Like, the fact that I just went through the portal and just so happened to end up in a fortress, like, man, that was lucky. I'm not seeing any sheep. Granted, there's some wolves around, so they might have killed the sheep. But I also haven't been over here for very long, and I wasn't over here before, so I find it unlikely they would have had enough time. Okay, let's head over to the plains and not die. Okay, if I get hit again, I'm in the gap. That's where I'm at right now. Oh, is that another desert temple? Okay. That's another desert temple. Also, Riptide, I find it funny that we were talking about your lag problems last night, and now I'm running into similar lag to what you were. I might need to reinstall 1.16. That's so annoying. But yeah, sheep. Lots of skeletons, lots of skeletons, lots of skeletons, lots of skeletons. Okay, we're good. Ah, there we go. We got some sheep. Just as it's morning. So, you know, just as that horrible night's over, we finally got sheep. Let me see here. Stop that. Okay, yeah, we got plenty of wool. I need a pick. Let me just see here. Let's just do that. Feels a bit wasteful, but I just don't have the inventory space. I need to get some chests and stuff set up soon. I still have that TNT. Yeah, TNT will be nice. I can either use it for... Well, I think the main reasons why I'd use it is either blast mining in the overworld or blast mining in the nether. I mean, I don't see many other reasons. I want to hold on to the bones. Not that worried about theirs, though. I have diamond Taurus armor, so I might as well snag a saddle. Rotten flesh. More rotten flesh. And just take it because I have the ability to stack it. And emeralds. That was a pretty disappointing one. Yeah, I don't know. Like 1.16.2 is a pretty buggy version. I'm not gonna lie. At least from what me and Riptide have been dealing with lately. Like, yeah, I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, hey Edward, what's up? Okay, now I have to run all the way back. I want to get some chests set up, you know, get some storage. Way we are looking a little better. And yeah, okay. Let's just juke. But yeah. Okay, I need to not check my phone. Should be more focused on streaming. Yeah, I don't know what's up, but my internet's just cutting in and out every little bit. It's pretty irritating. Yeah, I think I need to reinstall 1.16.2 since that worked for Riptide. On it to get to the blocks. I usually have my blocks in 5 or 6 because then I can still reach them. But yeah. What do you mean it's on loop? No, like this. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna bring this around to here, and we're gonna kind of make this the oasis area. So I'm gonna start setting up kind of a base camp over here on this side. Oh, I'm so excited to have chests. Chest. Okay. I can finally have inventory space. No, not internet. I don't get any of that. Okay, yeah. Edward, in that case, having blocks in your 8 slot make perfect sense. Like, if you didn't have a keybind for them and they were in 8, it might be a little weird. But, yeah. Okay, see you later, Jose. You have a nice day, too. But yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll make my sugarcane farm over here in this weird place. But yeah, I really want to set up kind of a home base thing over here. So for the moment, I have enough wool to make a tent. I wanted to kind of make like a little tent like thing to go over this. I don't think I'm going to bother. I think the first thing I want to do is get a bit of caving done. Other thing. Okay, I forever want to have my gapples on me. That is a must. Okay, I need a shovel. Let's just break that so that those fall here. Whee! Okay, I can make a shovel now. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get an actual mine up at some point. I still like the idea of having it like at the middle of my little pond thing, but I don't think I'm gonna bother. It's just a bit of a pain to do. I made a sword instead of a shovel. Pure genius. 10 out of 10. Brilliant. I don't really need a shovel all that much. I just kind of want one right now. But yeah. I'm surprised Madden actually bothered to, you know, put some work into Madden Mobile this year. I haven't been able to play it because for whatever reason my phone hasn't been able to play Madden Mobile in years, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna need a furnace and junk, but for the moment, let's get a bit of caving done. Hey, Alec. Oh yeah, the emojis are eternally cringy. Stream lag, my favorite. Like it drives me crazy because I look up and it's just like no data, and then it pops up with the oh yeah, never mind, you have data, and it's like no, you don't have data. No, you do. It won't make up its mind. Just send the stuff or don't. And by that I mean send the stuff. Okay, yeah. Lag and quality are gonna legitimately drive me insane. Yeah, so, yeah, I remember why I stopped streaming now. I enjoy streaming because it gives a lot of interaction with. I think I am going to end the stream here. Just so much lag. It's driving me crazy. Anyway, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna, maybe someday in like 30 years, I'll have half decent internet. Maybe.